If you're new to the channel, be sure to click that subscribe button and also hit the bell as well for new videos every day, every week.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Nintendo Logan back at it again here with yet another video for you guys today. And I have a very special guest on the call with me today. So, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Skytoonmiibo Gaming here.
Oh yeah, that sounds very beautiful right there. But yeah, guys, we got my boy Skytoonmiibo Gaming here because the reason why he's here today is because we're going to be doing for the very first time ever. Well, this isn't really anything we're doing for the very first time here because we definitely did something like this before, but it's going to be seriously a minute so we actually did something like this. And so, guys, we're going to be doing yet another Nintendo Direct prediction stream. And so if you guys remember, there's been basically a rumor, not that long ago actually, from a credible source, saying that we're going to be getting a brand new Nintendo Direct on pretty much March 26th. And so, guys, this is one of my boy Skytoonmiibo Gaming here to pretty much do a prediction video with me to kind of give our overall predictions about what we want to see on this potential upcoming Nintendo Direct right here. And also, Skytoon, I kind of wanted to ask you, since there has been kind of like a lack of Directs lately, what do you kind of feel about the lack of Directs so far that we have for this year?
Well, I think it would be amazing if we got a Nintendo Direct this month. Everybody has been waiting so long. Our last Direct that we got was on September 4th of 2019. That was so long ago. I just know that if we get a Direct, the internet is going to be going crazy. Everyone will get so hyped, and I am so excited.
Oh yeah, you know everyone's most definitely excited right there. And you know, here's my thing here. Like ever since Nintendo has announced their lineup for 2020, yeah, it may seem like it might be a bit lackluster because right after Animal Crossing comes out, you gotta think about this also. Right after Animal Crossing, we have absolutely no idea what other games Nintendo's going to have for the rest of this year here. So I think that we do think with this upcoming Direct, Nintendo just really needs to announce a lot more games here so we can kind of know what to expect right after Animal Crossing. What we do know right after Animal Crossing, we're pretty much going to get Xenoblade Chronicles, the Definitive Edition, but we have absolutely no idea when the actual date is going to be coming out. So I think we do think, like I said, Nintendo just really needs to announce a lot more stuff here, besides stuff that we already know about. Well, basically, after Animal Crossing, it's all just about all third-party games, actually. So again, Nintendo really just announce a lot of first-party titles right here. So you really do think they could actually announce that kind of stuff right there, kind of announce some first-party games, and maybe kind of mix them with some third-party games, or what are you kind of expecting here?
I mean, I hope that they do announce a lot of new games, whether it be... I mean, I would want new games instead of ports, honestly, so we could go on a whole new adventure in a game. But if it were a brand new title that we'd never seen before and it ends up being huge, then I'd be totally all right with that too.
Yeah. Now I know a lot of people are really tired of these actual old ports of older games here. But again, if you think about it this way, and we do have some predictions about certain ports here, in this video. But I do want to say this. I know, like I said, I know people are getting sick of these ports. But if you think about it this way, a lot of people never got to play these games before, and it would kind of make sense how Nintendo could actually announce some more older ports of certain games, not only from older Wii U ports, but also other ones to other consoles from third-party developers. I think we do think that's what they're gonna be doing for basically third-party ports here for the Switch. And so you guys think about this. I don't know if we got anything any order ports of certain games already announced for this year. But again, I think we do think Nintendo could announce maybe something like this upcoming Nintendo Direct right here. And so, guys, that's overall thoughts right there about what we think about this upcoming Nintendo Direct right here. And again, guys, the rumor is that we're going to be getting a new one on pretty much March 26th of this year. And so, to avoid getting into our predictions, do you actually think we are going to get a Direct on March 26th here if this rumor does end up being real?
I think that it is very likely. I also think, and I've been saying this over and over in my videos, that if we don't get a Nintendo Direct this month, I know the E3 got canceled, and that's really sad for everybody that was looking forward to it, but E3 being canceled does not mean that Nintendo can't still hold their Nintendo E3 Direct. Even though the showcase isn't going to be going on, doesn't mean that it's not gonna be able to have a whole direct live stream of what's gonna be going on around the same time that the convention would have been going. So honestly, if we don't get one this month and the next month and the next month, then I would expect a Nintendo Direct going on like right around when E3 when it was supposed to. And I think what everybody, including me, wants to see is just big title after big title, and that every single different reaction after every single announcement would just make us hyped. Like no little games that are like, oh, that's cute. Something that like we'll get game after game after game, big ones, and it'll just make everybody freak out the whole time. It would also be cool if the direct, because they've made us wait so long, was maybe longer than the normal ones, and just maybe like a 2-hour direct that has game after game that makes people go nuts.
Yeah, I can definitely kind of see that a little bit because, again, like I already said before, Nintendo, though, they really didn't announce like really big games right here. Because, again, right after Animal Crossing comes out, we have absolutely no idea what the rest of Nintendo's lineup is going to be right here. So then whenever they have this direct, and even though if it does not happen on March 26th, I get that we see this like happen like how you were saying, like maybe like sometime around E3, or like kind of like the time, like around the time that E3 was supposed to happen this year. Even though like we've been hearing a lot of stuff about, like E3 getting canceled because of the virus that's been going around. So I can definitely see like I said, if we don't get this right on March 26th, once again that's what the rumors are saying. Then we could see it around the time that E3 was supposed to happen this year. And so, guys, with that out of the way, let's go on and get into some of our predictions right now. Because I know that's why you guys came by this video, to hear about some of our predictions that we have here. And so, we're going to be starting with some of my predictions. And then we're going to be kind of doing this. We're going to be going over my predictions first. And then we're going to have the good old Skytoonmiibo Gaming here. Actually, do his predictions right afterwards here. And so, guys, the first prediction that I have here for what I want to see at this next upcoming Nintendo Direct is Super Mario Odyssey 2. And yeah, guys, the reason why I want to see this here, I know we do need a new like 3D Mario game like right after Odyssey here. Well, really, Odyssey 1, I know it's gonna be on the short side a little bit. I mean, the game is still really fun. Don't get me wrong, but I do think like with Mario Odyssey 2 because you guys think about it this way: Odyssey 1 already saw it really well on the Switch, so and I know like a lot of people do want to see Odyssey 2, and I don't necessarily think there's been rumors about it. But maybe if they do Odyssey 2, they make it maybe like add some like new kingdoms or whatever. Cause again, and maybe they can like expand on like the world, like the kingdoms a little bit. Cause yeah, like I said, there is like a good like amount of kingdoms in Odyssey 2. But I really do think with Odyssey 2, like I think like they could definitely add some like more kingdoms in there, and maybe just like add some like new power ups or whatever. There's like infinite possibilities of what they could do with Odyssey 2. And like maybe like do like a whole new storyline for Odyssey 2. Cause in the first game, it was just like Mario trying to like save Peach like for their like wedding, and like Bowser was like trying to interrupt their wedding. So I don't know what they could do with like the new story for Odyssey 2. But again, guys, I really am interested to see what they can actually do with like Odyssey 2. And yeah, guys, I really do think like a sequel to Odyssey will definitely make a lot of sense right here. So yeah, Skytoon, now, what do you think about Odyssey 2 happening right here?
I think that, as you said, with the new kingdoms, that would be really, really nice to have. Just whole new big areas that would be so much fun to explore. And new power-ups would be great too. Just seeing all of this like brand new stuff in Mario games that we've never seen before would be nice. Maybe even bringing like different enemies and boss fights and possibly power-ups from like past games or different games.
Ooh.
And then based on like the different characters that you touched on, I would say something really cool that they could do with like characters and story-wise would be at the very end. Remember, Mario and Cappy, I should say, saved Tiara and Princess Peach. So what if in the next game we could have Tiara and Princess Peach be like another character, and then that other character would be able to control Peach, who Tiara would be like her Cappy. So it could be
Ooh.
another co-op game, but with 2 characters instead of 1.
Yeah, I can definitely see that happening, like Peach and Tiara being like a playable character right here at one night. And that could be like a new form of co-op right there. Because remember in the first game, like the co-op in Mario Odyssey 1 was like kind of like Mario and Cappy. But I think this time around, they actually do it like with Mario and Peach. It would be like very amazing right there to like kind of switch up the co-op of it a little bit for Odyssey 2. And correct me if I'm wrong, I think like with Galaxy, like in Mario Galaxy 1, you could like play as Mario. I don't know if you can, I think you can play as like Baby Luma, I think in Galaxy 1, am I right? I'm not really too sure 100%.
It has been a while. I think that
Well, I know Galaxy 2, you can play as like I know Galaxy 2 you could play as like Mario and a separate Luma here.
I think when you're like co-op, your other like player would be able to collect the star bits. I remember that.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what they could do with the co-op in Mario Odyssey 2. Like, I don't know if it'll be like the same, like similar to Mario Odyssey 1. But again, it will be kind of interesting how they actually do that there. And
I just want to see more like things being captured, more interactiveness.
yeah. Yeah, I do think they're gonna definitely do that. Like, do more like capture abilities, like more enemies to like capture and like have like different abilities there. Cause don't get me wrong, the capture abilities you could do in Mario Odyssey 1, it was like very amazing to be honest. Like it like turned itself into like a Goomba, and like you could stack yourself on top of other Goombas as well. That was like honestly very amazing how they could do that. So I'm really hoping for Odyssey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so for Odyssey 2, I'm really hoping to do something like that a little bit. Like introduce like new enemies and like new capture abilities with like other like new abilities that we didn't see in the first game. Again, there's like so many possibilities they could do for Odyssey 2 right here. And again, I'm really interested to see if what kind of stuff they could do here. So, but yeah, Skytoon now. Do you have any more predictions for Odyssey 2 right here before we move on to our? Well, actually, we're gonna move on to your next prediction right after this one. So before we do that, do you have any real quickly? Do you have any more predictions for Odyssey 2 right here?
I think that's about it. I just want more things to be able to be captured and just a new story and a bigger game overall.
Right. Yeah, again, I'm really to see what they're going to see with Odyssey 2. Because, again, with these kind of games that get sequels, like, usually sometimes the developers like to, like, try to add, like, newer stuff into it. Like, bring back some of the old stuff, but then at the same time, kind of bring them some, like, new elements in, like, the sequel games. So, once again, I really like to see what they would add for Odyssey 2. Oh, but on Skytoon, now we talked about Mario Odyssey 2. What's your first prediction right here for this upcoming Direct?
My first prediction, and this goes all the way back from when we first saw this really awesome trailer at, was it E3?
Oh, no, that's actually the Game Awards, actually.
It was the Game Awards? I thought it was...
Oh, no, it's actually E3, actually. I mean, I'm so stupid.
No, it's okay. I think it was E3 2019, yeah.
Yeah, it was E3, yeah.
Well, we saw a really amazing, beautiful trailer for, yes, I'm going to say it, all of you beautiful viewers out there, Breath of the Wild 2.
Whoa!
So, Breath of the Wild 2, from the minute that I saw that trailer, I wanted it. I wish they gave us a release date. That would be amazing. Unfortunately, Nintendo being Nintendo is going to make us wait on the edge of our seats. But what I thought after hearing and watching the video, mostly hearing, is I made a video immediately after that talking about that there is a hidden message in that music. That music does not sound right. The music was definitely played backwards. So then there was something going on that it said Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be 100% creepier, darker, scarier overall than Majora's Mask. And that is saying a lot. I never played Majora's Mask. I've seen gameplay, but that was a very scary game.
Right.
And with this one, with Ganon's dead, lifeless body coming to life and possibly being able to play as Link and Zelda's new look, and just everything about this trailer gets me so hyped up. What do you think about this?
Now, me personally, Breath of the Wild 2 in this direct, I mean, definitely we're going to see anything from this. I don't do think we're going to see gameplay from it, but it doesn't like if I think it's going to come out this year. That's something I'm not really too sure on. But again, definitely guarantee, don't get me wrong, that we're going to see definitely gameplay for Breath of the Wild 2, though. And yeah, with the fact that he said that we're going to get like maybe like a possible playable Zelda, yeah, definitely, I could definitely see playable Zelda would be playable here, actually. And I think another thing is that this game has been kind of rumored to be like coming out around like the next revision of the Switch, actually, like the Switch Pro. So I don't know if that's necessarily going to come out around when the rumored Switch Pro is going to come out. But again, a lot of the stuff we've been seeing for Breath of the Wild 2, though, yeah, I can definitely agree with you. This game definitely does look way creepier than Breath of the Wild 1 did. And I really do. I don't know what the storyline, like just like with Odyssey 2, I'm not exactly sure what the storyline could be here, but, and I know for me, for Breath of the Wild 1, I never played it really that much, but, and if you guys actually know this, Zelda Breath of the Wild 1 for me personally, I still have not even beat it yet, to be honest. That I really, well, I definitely do think personally for me, when, before Breath of the Wild 2 comes out, I'm definitely going to be playing through Breath of the Wild 1 to maybe kind of get familiarized with the story, because you guys don't know, like the storyline in the sequel could probably be like continuing off where the first game left off, and like kind of continue off in the second game. But yeah, I would definitely be interested to see what they're going to do for Breath of the Wild 2 here. And the fact that, like I said, the fact that you're bringing up playable Zelda, I'm going to definitely see like a playable Zelda be playable here, actually. And the fact that there probably could be like a first Zelda game that, you know, it could actually be seeing co-op here. That would be like very amazing here, being able to explore the open world there and whatnot. What about with yourself and your friend also? That would be very awesome stuff there, most definitely.
I want to know a lot more about this game. I want to know a lot more about that hand for sure. And I made a video talking about like theories and all this already, but a lot of people, I'll kind of go over this briefly. A lot of people were speculating that the boss that you fight in Breath of the Wild 2 is really the malice that is seeping out of Ganon's chest, who is dead below the castle.
Oh, that's kind of interesting.
So this story could be totally deeper, way deeper. I mean, Breath of the Wild had a very rich storyline. It was fantastic. I loved every second of it. But this one is going to be so much better. I do think that they said they're going to be reusing the same Breath of the Wild world, which will be nice because we're used to it. I don't see any use to make a new one when this one is just perfect already.
Right.
If they do change anything up, then I would rather have a even bigger world, which I don't even know if that's possible.
Right.
But Breath of the Wild was already huge. Breath of the Wild 2 could be even bigger, which would be amazing. And just being able to explore more, I want that same very rich storyline that makes you, kind of pulls you in. And this is a game, if you guys didn't know, they had too many ideas for DLCs. So this is going to be pretty much all DLCs combined into a game, which the DLCs they had for Breath of the Wild were like so good. So a whole game with DLCs is going to be that much better.
I know, that's like crazy there, most definitely. Yeah, I think if they do that, I think they're going to be kind of doing like how to do like Mario Kart 8, like, you know, like Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, and then like transfer it over to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, to where it was pretty much the same game, but then they like added like a lot of the DLC like already in like the Deluxe version. I think if they do that, like bring over the DLC for Breath of the Wild 1 into like the sequel, I can definitely see that most you know, like pretty much happening there. And bro, I really want my Master Cycle though. If they bring back the Master Cycle in Breath of the Wild 2, you know I'm gonna get this game no matter what happens, like day one. That's why That's why I say I'll bring my Master Cycle in here most definitely.
I mean, they did talk about a lot of people. I don't think Nintendo ever said this, because right after the announcement, they did a report I saw on Twitter that they were looking for new people to be working on the game. So
I did hear about that.
there is a very big possibility it's not going to be ready by 2020 or 2021, which I'm pretty sure The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild was delayed quite a few years as well.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I don't care if it takes 10 years or 15 years. I want it to be like a perfect game like Breath of the Wild 1, but the reason that I have included this in this video is because I don't care if there's another like 10-second trailer, something very small of like tiniest tease that you can have.
Right.
Anything that is shown for Breath of the Wild 2 in a Nintendo Direct will have me up on my feet and screaming.
Like I said before, I know we do think whatever we see for Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, people are just going to be going crazy, to be honest. And I don't know, like, and you brought up an interesting point about Breath of the Wild 1 getting delayed sometimes. Like, yeah, if we finally get a date for Breath of the Wild 2, I don't know if there's necessarily going to be any game delays. Because you guys remember, Breath of the Wild 1, when it was first actually announced, well, technically back then it was just called Legend of Zelda. Like, that was actually the actual title for it when it was first announced. And it was like announced way back in 2014. And it was originally supposed to come out in 2015. But then they delayed it. And it was supposed to come out 2016. And then they delayed it again. And then it finally came out in March of 2017 for not only the Wii U, but also for the Nintendo Switch, actually. I do think they do something like that. If they keep actually delaying the game, if we finally get a date for this, I think there might be a little bit of game delays, like for Breath of the Wild 2. I wonder if that does happen. I also do think it is going to come out on the regular Switch. And like I said, and it's got a bit of a long shot as well. Breath of the Wild 2 also could be releasing on whatever the next Nintendo Switch system might be. Well, I mean, again, that's kind of a bit of a long hitter. But again, that's like what I personally think about when Breath of the Wild 2 could could potentially come out right here, so. But yeah, actually, Skytoon, do you actually have any more thoughts about Breath of the Wild 2, or you ready to move on to our next prediction?
The very last thing is that I just found the quote that I was talking about a little bit earlier. It says, quote, "The new Breath of the Wild, or the sequel to it, it's not necessarily going to be related to Majora's Mask or inspired by it. What we showed you currently is a little darker."
Ooh.
So there is a lot to look forward to. That is 100% my most hyped game to be shown off.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of other people's most hyped games there. And again, I don't know when it's going to come out. I know there's rumors out there saying that Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be like the big holiday title for this year. But again, it's Nintendo, so they can do whatever they want here. I mean, and they do announce this during the Direct. I mean, who knows? They probably could most likely drop in the actual line to Direct right there. How high would that be if they actually do announce Breath of the Wild 2 and then immediately comes out right after the Direct here? I mean, again, that's speaking just like.
I find that really highly unlikely because they like to hype people up and that
definitely,
would be insane. That would be insane, but Nintendo as Nintendo is, I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way they're going to be doing that there. Even though that would be kind of cool, though. Or they're probably going to release a demo for this game. Well, that would be kind of cool if they release a demo for Breath of the Wild 2. But again, that's just speaking too much right there, so. But yeah, so. Well, yeah, what are you going to say there?
That's kind of one of their biggest games, so I think that they would show a release date and then just kind of hype it up from there. And
definitely, yeah.
It wouldn't be, because I know a lot of DLCs are the kind of things that are hey, available now. But big games like that would have a big launch. And I agree with you. I think that would be a great game to have for the new. I mean, a lot of people think it's going to be like the Switch Pro, but the next Nintendo Switch hardware, I could definitely see that being part of it.
Right. Yeah, that's just some of my overall thoughts. I mean, that might not happen, but again, it's Nintendo, so they could do it. So they could just drop a surprise announcement for that there. All right, so I think we're ready to move on to our next prediction. And we're about ready to get into some of the other big ones here. So pretty much my next prediction is Splatoon 3. That's right, guys. Splatoon 3 is pretty much my next prediction here. I really do think it is time for another Splatoon game. I mean, I know a lot of people might disagree on me with this. Because you guys remember, Splatoon 2 actually came out a few years ago when the Switch first launched. in like 2017. And I think it's been about 3 years since we actually got Splatoon 2, actually. And like, you know, with the events, the final Splatfest, you know, Chaos versus Order. I really think it is time for them to finally announce Splatoon 3. And kind of like, you know, like kind of like similar to what they did with Splatoon, going over to Splatoon 2. I kind of make like the story, like kind of based on the after events of what happened in well, I'm just going on what happens in Splatoon 2 actually. So the events in that game, well, kind of like right after the events of Splatoon 1. So in Splatoon 3, they're gonna definitely go on the events of what happened after Splatoon 2. Well, like basically their final Splatfest here. That's kind of like what I'm pretty much predicting right here for Splatoon 3. And so let's go to now. What's your overall thoughts about pretty much Splatoon 3 right here? And what do you most expect from this game here?
I think that you are right about that the final fest, which that's what it was, the final fest, Chaos versus Order.
Yeah.
Since Chaos ended up winning, that I can definitely see that being implemented into a Splatoon 3 storyline.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of like an apocalypse sort of thing a little bit. Because again, if you think about Chaos and Order, so... Wait, which Splatfest team won the Splatfest? The Chaos versus Order Splatfest?
Chaos won.
Okay, so I think it's going to be Order, like, the storyline is they're going to be on the Team Order, and like all the like stuff that's going on is pretty much like apocalyptic and whatnot. So I don't think that's what they're going to do for the single player, not Splatoon 3. So yeah,
well, in Splatoon 1, the final fest was Callie versus Marie, and Marie ended up winning, which then resulted in the whole storyline in Splatoon 2 with Callie being evil, which then in this case, since Pearl won with Team Chaos, I wonder if they're gonna kind of follow the same order where possibly Marina is the evil one, and then Pearl is the one that is kind of leading you in the story, or if it's going to have a totally new story. Because remember, there was still I forgot what it's called, but the whole subway part of the Octo expansion, that could be also implemented and have something making it much bigger than it was in Splatoon 2 on Splatoon 3.
Oh, okay, I see what you're getting there. Well, I mean, yeah, I can kind of see like that kind of building up the single player in Splatoon 3. But I was kind of thinking of something like, well, I don't know if I actually it kind of like slipped out of my head actually while I was hearing what you were saying here actually. But yeah, like what you were saying there, that could actually be kind of interesting right there a little bit with what you were kind of saying right there with the outdoor expansion, like kind of like building off that a little bit. But yeah, I'm not sure what kind of stuff they could do for Splatoon 3 there. And if you remember, like basically Nintendo of America over the I think it was the holidays, I think it was. There was like this like picture that they pretty much posted on their Twitter. It was like Callie Marie and also Pearl. And it was like a thing like, where's Marina? And then people started like all of a sudden like freaking out over that picture. Like asking like where Marina is. And then like a lot of people were like maybe thinking that was Nintendo kind of teasing Splatoon 3 right there. And then all of a sudden, it really didn't seem like that, actually. So, yeah, that kind of got me like building off what you were saying there. Like, Marina might be the bad guy, and then like Pearl might be like the main person that's gonna be guiding you through basically Splatoon 3 right here a little bit. And also the modes, actually, we gotta talk about modes here. So, I really do think for the modes, obviously, they're gonna bring back some of the old ones for Splatoon 2. Like, you know, like the league battles, the rank battles, like. I know like a lot of the different modes that they had in Splatoon 2. Definitely guaranteed. You're gonna be bringing back in Splatoon 3 here. Yeah, what are your overall thoughts about that, or what kind of new modes do you think they could add here?
My favorite mode in all Splatoon games, the first one on the Wii U, the second one on the Switch, has to be Turf Wars.
Yeah, Turf Wars is like amazing now. And that's not the only mode I'm really good in Splatoon.
Yeah. I know it's simple, I know it's kind of the normal thing, but I love Turf Wars. I think I'm good at it when I'm not playing with certain people.
Right.
People that can one-up me. But but I think the game is just so much fun. That's my favorite mode. And in, like, let's say a Splatoon 3, I would love to see new weapons, new stages to fight in, and possibly like new ink colors and new Splatfest themes.
Yeah, I can
Those
definitely
four
see that as
things-
well. Like a lot of that stuff being
Those-
introduced.
Those 4 things would be my top for Splatoon 3.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna do that. They're definitely gonna do a lot of that there. Like introduce that new Splatfest, and also introduce that new ink colors actually. Because I think in Splatoon 2, I think they didn't like they brought back a lot of the older like ink colors in Turf War, but they introduced some like new colors actually. Then do think they're gonna be doing it for Splatoon 3 here, most definitely. And then
In Splatoon 3, they took away, or not Splatoon 3, in Splatoon 2, they took away some of the, at least, I think the specials that they had in Splatoon 1, and it would be cool if they put those back and added new ones and added new sub-weapons too. So everything is just like new for the fighting perspective.
Yeah, I can kind of see that a little bit. Yeah, I know like some of them might be disappointed, like going from Splatoon 1 to Splatoon 2 with some of the special weapons. But you know, sometimes it is good to change it up sometimes with different like specials and whatnot. Well, at least with the sub weapons, they still kept like some of them the same. Like you know, like the suction bombs or like the splat bombs, but then like introduce some like new ones. I can definitely see that there for Splatoon 3 with some of the newer sub weapons. Like they're gonna be getting like some of the older ones from the previous game, but they're like getting introduced to like some newer ones. And then when you end up with the specials, I don't really do think they're like. I don't know necessarily they're going to bring back the old ones. That would be kind of cool if they did that. But if we're talking about new specials, I think they're going to be, like, what they did with Splatoon 1 to Splatoon 2, I really do think they're going to be doing, like, the new, like, specials for Splatoon 3 here. That's what I'm going to be getting here from these specials in Splatoon 3. But yeah, do you have any other thoughts about Splatoon 3 before we move on to your next prediction?
I think that is it as far as Splatoon 3 goes.
Yeah, I didn't run out of ideas what they could do for Splatoon 3 here. There's like so many infinite possibilities. There's like so many infinite possibilities they could do for Splatoon 3 here. But again, we'll just have to wait and see here. Alright, but that's it for Splatoon 3 right there. And then that's Skytoon out. What's your next prediction right here? And I believe yours has a number 3 in it as well. Spoiler alert.
Oh, yes. My next.
Guys, get ready to blow your horns away.
Oh, yeah.
Hold your horses there, folks.
I'm pausing for dramatic effect. My next game prediction, Logan sort of spoiled it, not really, is
I'm so sorry if I did, Dale.
Oh, you heard the first part, but it is Mario Galaxy 3.
Super Mario. Oh, okay, that's got a cringe level. I'm so sorry, guys.
We'll edit that out.
Yeah, you guys didn't hear that at all.
Well, anyways, Mario Galaxy 3 bringing back the Cosmic Princess herself, along with Luma and Mario. That would be a great game to have.
Yeah, bro, I'm going to say this right now. I don't know if Mario Galaxy 3 is going to happen, but I don't know if I have any like predictions of what we can expect from Mario Galaxy 3. But again, though, this actually does get announced. That would be just like very amazing right here. Well, we're gonna have a debate on this a little bit. So, if they announce Mario Odyssey 2, like it's gonna be between Mario Odyssey 2 or like Galaxy 3. That could be our next 3D Mario game here. And if we go with you know what it is 2 here, I really think Odyssey 2 might be more likely. Because the last time we got a Galaxy game was about like 10 years ago with Galaxy 2. So I don't know if Nintendo is ever going to go back to doing, you know, the Galaxy series, now that they had Odyssey 2. Because if you think about it, Odyssey is almost kind of like Galaxy a little bit. And I think like that's going to be like, I think that's going to be like a Galaxy like we're going to be getting for, you know, like for the future like 3D Mario games. But again, who knows? Like, if you think about it this way, Nintendo's forgotten about Metroid, like pretty much Metroid, for like, pretty much a long time. But then when they announced Metroid Prime 4, though, they pretty much brought back the Metroid series back in its fullest. So, I don't know, they're probably going to do the same thing here with Galaxy 3, to where like they forgot about it after a while, like after a few years or so, and then they kind of like bring it back for like on like a modern Nintendo platform here. That would be cool. That would be very cool right there. So,
I would like to see the different, like, new planets, possibly new costumes, new powers.
Oh yeah, they're definitely gonna do that there, most definitely. Like introduce new power-ups and whatnot. They're definitely gonna do it. I could definitely see that. And I want to see this though. Seeing a Galaxy game in HD though, can you just imagine that real quick? Like like a Mario Galaxy game with like 1080p graphics. Whoa, mama!
That would be amazing. What if the different galaxies, different planets, I guess it is different planets in that one galaxy, but what if the planets were the size of a Breath of the Wild world?
Bro, if that actually happens, so I'm just skimming Breath of the Wild 2 and just going to Galaxy 3 probably. I don't know if I'll do that necessarily, but I'll be definitely picking both of them up most definitely. Even though I still gotta beat Breath of the Wild, though. Don't get on me in the comments.
I would like a longer Super Mario Galaxy 3 like levels. Just make it bigger in length of play time throughout each level.
Oh, definitely.
As I said before, the new powers, new storyline, obviously.
Right.
Bring back some stuff, add some stuff, and then bada bing, bada boom, there we go.
Yeah, there we go. But yeah, speaking of the galaxies, you know what the person could do? They could probably just make it like, I don't know, necessarily like open world style, like make it more open where you can actually explore them. But that actually would be kind of cool if you could actually like have a bigger galaxies actually to explore. Like almost kind of like Breath of the Wild sort of level, but then also kind of giving that Mario Galaxy vibe a little bit. I mean, you could have some that are like a bit shorter in length, but you can have like some that are like more open world to where like actually explore like the full worlds right there. Because if you think about like the previous two Galaxy games that we got, like I mean, the little designs in there are still cool, but it feels like they're like more like platforming a little bit. But we can actually like explore like if you think about a galaxy, you're gonna like explore the galaxies, like explore them, like have them like open world a little bit to make like form more like collectibles here and whatnot. That would be definitely cool there, most definitely. So what are your overall thoughts about that there?
Unfortunately, even like going back to Odyssey, they did say that, I'm pretty sure it was the first open world Mario sandbox game that they had in 17 or 18 years.
Oh, definitely.
Well, if you played the game, you'll notice that you're still yes, you can go anywhere. New Donk City, for example. You can climb the towers in the buildings. You can go and do all this stuff, kind of be free. But if you think about it, you are still following a path.
Right,
so
yeah.
It's not exactly free that you can do whatever you want. But I don't assume that Mario would ever truly be open world like Breath of the Wild. But it could be a lot bigger and in that sense get closer to being that way.
Right, yeah. Yeah, like I said, it would be cool if they went the open world formula with Galaxy 3. But yeah, again though, honestly too, it is almost kind of like a sandbox game a little bit. Like kind of like a bit on the formula that, you know, like a Super Mario 64 had, and also like a Super Mario Sunshine had a little bit. Again, that would be kind of cool to switch up the Galaxy series a little bit. But again, I can definitely see where they're going with this right here. Again, that would be cool, but again, that's kind of like asking for too much right there. Okay, I mean, again, that would be seriously really cool right there. But yeah, any more thoughts about Mario Galaxy 3 before we do move on to my next prediction here?
I think that is it for now.
Alright, so we'll definitely see what happens with Super Mario Galaxy 3. Hopefully it does get announced here. Because again, we definitely do need a new Mario Galaxy game on a modern Nintendo platform here. Well guys, we have so many more predictions right here. They're on for almost about an hour for this video. So we're going to be splitting this up into two separate parts. So make sure you guys keep a lookout for next week for pretty much part 2 of our Nintendo Direct predictions right here. Alright, but anyways guys, so with that first, that's going to wrap it up for part 1 of our Nintendo Direct predictions video. And so yeah guys, if you guys definitely enjoyed this video, and not only will keep it today on not only more awesome stuff like this, but also keep it today on more weekly Nintendo epicness. Next time in the near future on this channel, be sure to smash that like button. And also, make sure you guys click that subscribe button. And also, click the notification bell also. So now to get alerted on not only more awesome stuff like this, but also keep it today on more weekly Nintendo epicness necessary in the near future on this channel. And if we can get to the like goal of 10 likes on this video, we'll mention upload part 2 of this video next week for you guys very soon. So yeah, that's going to do for me here from your boy Nintendo Logan. And we're going to be signing off with this video. So I'll see you guys in our next video. Peace out, my Joy-Con boys and girls. We out of here. I love you guys. God bless you all. And I'll see you all next time. Peace out. What's up, my Joy-Con boys and girls? So, I'm really hoping you guys enjoyed today's video. But, do you guys want to see more Nintendo 11-ness from your boy? You do? You do? Well, I really enjoyed the sound of that. Because, why don't you guys go ahead and check out some of our other videos that you guys see right up here. And make sure you guys go like and comment on them also. Because there are some pretty good videos I do promise you guys. And if you guys want to miss any more of our Nintendo news videos, and also our weekly live streams that we do on this channel, once you guys click this button right up here to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any more of our Nintendo videos, and also our daily Nintendo live streams that we have on the channel for you guys weekly. And also, if you guys want to keep on to date on more of our updates on this channel, once you guys go me or follow me on Instagram at Nintendo Logan YT for all the latest and greatest updates, especially on the behind the scenes photos of some more stuff away from our YouTube channel, and also about our YouTube channel as well. And lastly, if you guys want to be a part of our awesome Nintendo community, make sure you guys go to join our Discord server right now. The link is in the description of this video for you guys to join our Discord server and get a free invite to join our awesome Nintendo community, and get a chance to hang out with us behind the scenes, and also get a chance to meet on some of our weekly live streams very soon. So yeah, that's going to do it for me here from your boy Nintendo Logan. And I'll be signing off for this video. So I'll see you guys later. Peace out, my Joy-Con boys and girls.